Candace Owens is, I love Candace Owens, but I think she's lost her mind. I think that's why they fired at the end there. I mean, the whole thing, she's starting to remind me of of my crazy ex-neighbor who believed that the moon landing was faked. Yeah, the moon landing that was televised. That means the Russians were in on. Not only were the Russians in on it, never mind anybody else, but they faked their own moon landings. Oh, okay, yeah. And then somehow when the Soviet Union collapsed and none of this came out. Think about that one. Plus, the book she was talking about, the Chaos book, vet that. It's a turd. It's a turd. There's no credible sources. There's one guy, some cheap suit who claims he worked for the government. She's too young to realize that these fakes were a dime a dozen. I used to meet them when I sell vacuums. I used to meet guys telling me they worked for the government. They seen the aliens. I mean, they were literally a dime a dozen 30, 40 years ago. You're just too young to remember, they've been around. With the advent of the internet, all these guys seem to have disappeared because they can't tell their lies anymore. So, you really should think about it more. I mean, like I said, certain giant secrets can't be kept between thousands of people. It just doesn't work. Are there conspiracies? Probably. Could like rich and powerful people come into a room and all agree on a certain thing? Yeah, sure. But, it has its limits. And what do you think that, we see all these politicians now ripping their hair out, So, I think she needs to come back down to earth a little bit. What do you think? Yeah?